Hello, welcome to something slightly different for me. This is Ange in long form. I have an event tonight that I'm going to with La Roche-Posay. It's overnight and then there's a bit going on tomorrow as well. So I thought I would bring you guys along with me and attempt to do a video. Obviously I've never done anything like this before, so you're gonna have to bear with me a little bit. I'm really nervous, so I thought you might make me a little bit more comfortable. I have no idea what to expect, but it should be really fun. In true classic form, my skin's really naff at the moment. I think where I've been stressed about this event and now that is making me more stressed, and it's like a vicious cycle. I need to slap some makeup on, so let's do that first. I'm gonna have to sort my hair out in a bit. I washed it this morning and now it looks like nothing on earth. It's literally throwing it down outside. It's raining so hard. I hope I don't get there and just look like a drowned rat. Oh god, my foundation's running out. God, I haven't done this in a while. I really hope everyone's nice tonight. I don't know anyone in the scene, as it were. I'm sort of having visions that everyone might know each other and I'll just be the little lonely sod in the corner. But I'm sure everyone will be really nice and I'm just overthinking it. I forgot to put this on, which I use every single day, so I'm going to try and pop a little bit on now and hope it doesn't mess everything up. I'm going to do a quick bit of corrector and concealer. I only really do this if I'm going to like an event or somewhere where I want to look really bright, and then you have to cover it with a concealer, otherwise you look like a weird alien. I always find concealer quite difficult to get right under my eyes, that's why I don't wear it very often. I don't normally find that I need it unless I know I'm going to film, in which case lighting and cameras and stuff is very non-forgiving. Let's put some powder foundation on. This is my lunch break, which is slightly shorter than I would have hoped. Obviously today at work was going to be really stressful. I do need to leave on the 2nd of 4:30 today, otherwise I'm going to miss my train. And that's just stress I don't really want to add to my life right now. Not really sure what to do on my eyes today. Should I do some shimmer? That might be nice. I've got quite a plain outfit for later. I need to get dressed just to travel in, and then I've got a dress for later. I just didn't want to leave my makeup and have to do that there, because I feel like it's always the way that like checking in or whatever will take ages, and then I'll be stressed on my eyeball trying to throw makeup on in 10 minutes flat. I think that's as good as my base is gonna get. We cannot, after all, perform miracles. Wow, that's bright. Please excuse this, by the way. I will say this a lot, but I am moving. So my effort level to moving stuff and sorting stuff out is very low until I get the move date and I have a little bit of pressure. I'm a pressure driven pest and I'm like a diamond. Yeah, one day, because it's giving me anxiety, to be honest. I look a little bit like a ghost at the moment, so we definitely need some bronzer. Lots of powder for me because I get very oily very quickly. So if I want this to not look hideous later, I have to kind of coat myself in powder. You know, like the beautiful people that don't have to set their face. That would be nice. But unfortunately, we need a full layer. And then in about 20 minutes, I will be just the right kind of shiny. Okay, quick, let's do some bronzer because I'm blending into the background. This might be a weird thing to say, but every time this goes in your mouth, it actually tastes like chocolate, and I don't understand that. I've been using this for years and that's never made sense to me. I can't taste any other powders I use. Like, they don't even taste like Nan or whatever. Right, what do I have left to do? I need to finish getting ready. Finish my day at work. I have packed. That's good. My mum, bless her, has forced bacon sandwiches down my gullet. I need to make sure I catch my train and pick up my bits that I need to pack from the bathroom. Don't let me forget, otherwise I'll be that person at reception going, I forgot my toothbrush. Not again. A bit of that bronzer through my eye sockets. Was going to do something a little bit fancy, but I don't really have time. we're gonna go for the Old Faithful. Going to Mayfair for this event. I've never been to Mayfair before, which is kind of wild. Well, it's not really, it's an expensive part of London. I'm trying to put my big boy pants on because obviously I'm very lucky to get invited, and obviously I said yes within a heartbeat. I was like, great, that sounds amazing. I love the Roche-Posay. This sounds like great fun. Be fed, be watered, etc, etc. Since then, the big girly voices started speaking to me in my head about the fact that other people will be there and I don't know them, but that's okay. They're just like me, right? You're just like me. That's a throwback. Actual bronzer, this is MAC Give Me Sun. This is like it was a cult favourite when I was a kid. When I was young. I went to rebuy it the other day and it was sold out everywhere. Sorry. I didn't realise we were still obsessed. Well, obviously I am, but you know. It's obviously still having its moment. Good for them. It's been years. An alarming amount of my makeup is done by feel. I don't know if that's a flex or not. I like muscle memory makeup. Really good for when you're in a hotel room and the lighting sucks. Bit of my usual blush. This is the Say cream in Chili. Get a lot of questions about the shade. I thought I'd linked it, but obviously I didn't do it right. Classic. And then you guys know I always put a bit on my nose and a bit on my eyelids. Let's do a bit of this. Again, I've been using this for many years. That's disgusting. It's kind of like highlighter, but it's not really sparkly. So I do take a little bit under my eyes. Then I'm just going to take this, which is a bit more of a shimmery shade, and pop it in the middle. Just really, we're going for slapdash. We're not, but we are. You know what I mean? Bit of my classic brown liner in the waterline. And then I always do this bit in the inner corner. Oh, do you know what I did watch last night? I watched that new Frankenstein film with Jacob Elordi in it. The tallest man on the planet. I'm really bad at scary films. I hate like horror, creepy, anything that makes me jump, weird. Hate it. Good serial killer, mind. Now we're talking, but it was good. It was kind of a comfortable watch, which I like. I might use a Bobbi Brown. This is a throwback because I used to work for Bobbi Brown. That was a nice time of my life. All jokes aside, their shimmers are really nice. They don't have like a base to them. They're just shimmer, if that makes sense. I'm gonna very quickly finish off with some brow before I need to get stressed about work again. Pretty much always do the same things with my brows. I don't really use a pencil or anything because I find it a little bit harsh on my face shape. But I always do a brown, like coloured gel, and then a clear gel on top to set it. That kind of works for me. That's my comfortable place. A bit of mascara. I'm not normally a mascara person, but I do like it when I go out in the evening. This is a new one. It's the Lancome, this one, in brown. It's a little bit softer. God, I hate the pressure of new mascaras. I do like it when they're a bit dry and I don't have to panic about how it's going on. Lip, then we're done. All of my lip products are in my handbag, so we're going for Kylie Cosmetics lip liner in Cinnamon because it's on my side. Charlotte Tilbury. This is Pillow Talk, this one, the one with the little tongue. I had to repurchase this because my other one broke. How rude. Had it for like 10 years, mind. Okay, that will do. I'm gonna go get dressed in my normal Instagram way and then I will grab you again when we're going. This is what I'm wearing, nice and easy. Some jeans that are super long, but I've elastic banded them at the bottom so that there's like balloon jeans, and then my brown Vans. this jacket, which I plan on wearing tomorrow, so wear it so I don't have to carry it. Obviously I've got my suitcase and my handbag is downstairs, so I'm going to grab that on the way, but I better leave because I'm going to miss my train, which, if you know me, is pretty classic. I've made it. I'm absolutely sweating from that journey. I think our dinner is at 7 and it's about 6:20 at the moment. So obviously I need to get changed, but we have some goodies. Some products. I think this is for me to wear tomorrow because we're doing like a sauna type day. And then we've got some of their new serum. I believe it's new. And cream, which look really good. You know how much I love a hydrating serum, and obviously La Roche-Posay products are some of my faves, so I know they're going to be really good. Anyway, I need to turn this round. I've gone for a little dress and some knee-high boots. I wasn't sure what to wear because I didn't want to be too overdressed and too underdressed, because both of those things really give me the ick, but I feel like this is quite a good combo. Like, it's quite a comfortable dress, so hopefully I will feel okay in this. And then I've just gone for this little bag from Mango to cash it up a little bit. What do we think about my hair? Should I tie it up? That'll do. Let's go eat some food.
We have a lot of hyaluronic acid all over our body, but over 50% of it is in our skin.
Could I get the avocado everything bagel and a cappuccino? Could I get it for 7:30, please? Finally in bed. This is the quietest hotel room I've ever been in. Just me and my little friend. End of day one. It was a lovely day. I met some really nice people. More to do tomorrow, so I'm gonna get some sleep. And judging by the television, I'm gonna watch some really dodgy TV and use that to soothe myself to sleep. I'll see you in the morning. Good night.
Good morning. I have just discovered that I basically slept with the lights on all night because I couldn't really work out how to turn them off. Well, I thought I'd turn them off. I thought there was like a bed light, you know, like a kid light. But I just pressed the button again this morning and I made it really dark. So that was good. I need coffee really quite quickly before I can function. Yeah. Where do I buy one of these? It's got like these bits, like a hoodie and cuffed sleeves. It's so comfy. I need one. Let's quickly do some skincare. I do have a feeling that as soon as I start washing my face, my breakfast is gonna come. I always double cleanse morning and night, so I'm gonna use a little bit of this foaming cleanser as well. This arguably would be the worst time for my breakfast to come. Morning. Hello, thank you. Good, how are you? My breakfast has arrived. It looks really nice. Here she is in all her glory. I've gone for some avocado and poached eggs on toast, and then this should be a cappuccino. Oh. I did read in the invitation that we have an ice bath waiting for us, like a bath of ice. If anything could wake me up this morning, that will probably certainly do it. Right, let's finish my skincare and then I need to get dressed. Usual morning routine. I'm going to start with this, which is the serum that keeps my spots at bay. They've given us a swimsuit to wear today, but I don't know if it's going to fit. It is one size. We might also all end up looking like a little swim team if we're all in the same swimsuit. A little bit of the new hyaluronic acid. Bit of my toner. Oh, someone made a really good point the other day about why do I do it in this order, and that's a really good question. I don't know. I just started doing it in this order and now I can't seem to break out of that habit. I think it's because this feels quite milky. But I probably should start putting this on first, to be fair. And then some cream to finish off. I do have one here from La Roche-Posay, but it's a little bit thicker. And obviously my skin's not doing that well at the moment, so I'm gonna stick to this one for now because it's quite light, and then I think I'll pop the other one into my evening routine because it's supposed to be quite moisturising. A little bit of lip balm, and then I have to get dressed, otherwise I'm gonna be fashionably late. Quick side note, I just tried on this swimsuit and it is the most flattering thing I've ever put on my body and might be my new favourite swimsuit. So I take it all back. It's completely backless, which is beautiful. It's from a brand called Hansa. I don't know if they actually genuinely make skincare, swimwear, but that is incredibly flattering. Quick outfit check. I've gone nice and simple. I've got my gym set on underneath my jogging bottoms and my jumper, ready for yoga later. But I wanted to kind of cover up a little bit for the daytime. Got my bikini and my swimsuit in my bag. This bag is so heavy right now. But yeah, cute, ready to go.
I think you just have to get in without even... No, don't do that.
Exhale. Inhale up.
How does everything come out of the bag but not go back in the bag? That is it, end of my trip. I'm just checking out. I had the best time. We just finished the yoga and the breath work. I love breath work so much. I have done it before. It just makes you feel so emotional. Definitely worth doing if you haven't done it before. I did get to the end though and become freezing. There's something about it that just chills you to the bones almost. But yeah, really nice trip. Thank you so much to La Roche-Posay for having me. I'm gonna go wander around some shops in London now, so I'll probably leave this video here. Thank you so much for coming with me and keeping me company. Have a lovely day, you sexy bunch, and I'll see you soon.